What's going on, guys? It's Jonathan, the spiritually awakened empath. Welcome to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking how to deal with spiritual loneliness, how to deal with the hermit phase during your spiritual awakening, the phase where you do intense healing, you do major self discovery, you find out that most of your beliefs have been programmed onto you and are completely false, or else they are limited beliefs. This is the stage where you will connect with your angels and your guides. You'll begin to get divine downloads. You will truly begin to find out who you are, and you'll be able to begin to shine the exact way you're supposed to. You're going to find out what you're truly passionate about, and you're going to be able to start your spiritual journey. This is the foundation for your spiritual journey. And this stage of your spiritual awakening can be particularly difficult because you're trying to figure out what's happening to you. You're trying to figure out what you're thinking about. You're doing some healing at the same time. There's a lot of things that are going on at the same time. And it's really crucial that you find balance, let's say, between healing and between discovering yourself, between, isolating yourself and between going out in public. And it's a fine act of balancing that you must do. And I strongly encourage you to connect with your guides. Allow your guides into your life at this stage if you haven't done so already. And all you simply need to do is verbally repeat this. I authorize only the angels of the highest Christed light who only have my best interest at heart to come into my life and guide me, nurture me, and love me. And you will see this connection, even though at first it's going to be difficult at first communicating with them, and that's why I strongly suggest download an angel number app, because at the beginning you're going to be getting those 3 a.m. wake up calls. That's how they're going to communicate with you. It's going to take some time in order for you to actually begin to actually hear, to get divine downloads from them, and that's why they come in this form at first. And I strongly suggest start having a dream journal. Okay, and each time before you go to bed, angels, if you have a message for me, please wake me up at whatever time I need to in order for me to receive this message. And when you wake up, write down immediately whatever your dream is, because within 5 minutes you forget completely all that happened during your dream. So write it down right away. And also, what were you thinking about as soon as you woke up? Write that down. And then go look at the angel number, and it might not be something related to your dream or what you're thinking when you woke up, but it might be something you're contemplating about throughout the entire day. And you're going to see this is going to start giving you words of encouragement. And sometimes it will be random, but after a while, once you start growing closer with your angels, once you start communicating more with them, you're going to see that these messages are going to be that much more profound. And at this stage, you're going to find out, you're going to start purging, you're going to start basically doing a full life review, starting with the most painful events that you've had to live through, the most painful events that you haven't been able to heal, that you've held on all these years. Especially if you're that type of person that goes through an event and then decides, okay, I'm just going to let this go and I'm going to move forward without healing it. Because by doing so, you're not learning the life lessons that you're meant to learn. And that's most likely why you've had to redo the exact same thing. The same situations have happened over and over again because you're meant to learn these life lessons. But once you're able to physically release this negative energy, and it is painful. It will take courage on your part. But once you're able to finally release this, it is pain. It is weakness leaving the body. I am telling you this because, especially when you connect with your angels, they're going to be able to nurture you and they're going to be able to love you right after you've managed to do this purge, and they're going to get your vibrations back up. And what's wonderful about this is you're releasing all these negative energies that have been trapped in your heart space. So you're automatically raising up your vibrations. You're automatically beginning to feel better. And what will help you greatly during this stage, start doing a daily journal and start writing down literally. I'm telling you, you will feel the need to write. And as you do these daily journals, you'll see whether it's a good day or a bad day, you're going to learn to take in an energy, but then releasing it immediately. And that's the secret. It's clearing out all the negative energy, but then after that, every single energy that comes in, you release it, whether it's positive or negative, it does not matter. And by doing this daily journal, that's what you're going to be starting to practice doing. Therefore, you're going to get your heart chakra. back up to its natural state of peace, love, joy, and happiness. And this is going to open your heart chakra. And once your heart chakra is open, you've got the compass to life, because your heart has the ability to sense the highest timelines. Your intuition will get heightened to the point where you'll be able to feel a different sensation, and you'll know which direction you should be taking in life. And this stage is all about self discovery. You're going to find out things about yourself. You're going to find out that who you were prior to your awakening isn't who you are anymore, because now the authentic person is going to come out. You're going to start figuring out what you're truly passionate about. You're going to find out what you would really love to do. And I strongly encourage you to find out your life path number. Your life path number is your birth chart number. This will help you greatly speed up the process from this hermit phase to getting into what you're passionate about, and get yourself moving forward and actually doing what you're passionate about. And to give you an example, my life path number is number 1. And I've always had a problem with authoritative figures, whether it's my parents, the teachers, the principal, cops, it doesn't matter, lawyers, judges, politicians. I've always had problems with authoritative figure. And the reason for this is I was never meant to work for someone. I was always meant to create something, to start my own business, to be my own boss. And by knowing this from my life path number, it has helped me greatly speed up the process between the hermit phase and finding my life purpose. And not only that, I'm one of the strongest manifestors around. Number 1 is extremely powerful manifester. So I haven't had to manifest the ways that most people have. I've manifested everything from my heart chakra. But this all started to happen after I was able to release these negative energies and truly become my authentic self. And then whatever was aligning with what I'm trying to manifest, with what I'm trying to do, the passion I'm moving forward with, would manifest itself instantly. So it's extremely important. Figure out your life path number, and it'll tell you so much information about you. It will help ease the transition between this hermit phase and moving into your passion and your love. And you'll see as this process goes on, you'll start realizing that you're a much more powerful manifester than you could have ever imagined. But here's what I want you to do. Take your biggest manifestation, your biggest affirmations, write them all down, and create an angel altar. Place these manifestations on your angel altar. But then start communicating with your angels each and every single day. Literally, treat them like your best friends. Talk to them about absolutely everything, exactly what you're going through, what you're feeling, how you want to move forward, and begin to look at what small manifestations can you do in order to keep moving ahead, because this is an energy. This is a driving energy. Once you figure out what your life purpose is, what you're truly passionate about, by each and every single day taking these little steps and using your guides and your angels to help you move forward, you're basically amplifying the overall manifestations, the big manifestations that you're trying to bring into your life. And you'll see that it's going to speed things up immensely. And not only that, by using this technique, you're going to be it's going to be as if you're using the compound interest technique. If any of you are aware, okay, here, I'll give you an idea. Right now, if I was to offer you, would you take $1 million, or would you accept each and every single day for 31 days? First day I give you a penny, then the next day is 2, and then 4, 6, 4, 8, 16, 32. Each day I double it over 31 days. Well, this is the compound interest. This is exactly what's happening each and every single day as you're putting work forward. It's going to be like the pennies, because if you were to take the pennies, you'd make $10.5 million. And that's the thing, you're putting out a lot of energy out into the universe. You're working towards your goal, you're working towards your passion, and you're seeing very little result at first. But then what's going to happen, the compound effect is going to happen, where you're going to reap the benefits later on down the road for all the work that you've done previously, in much bigger ways than you can possibly imagine. Because once you tune into the love frequency, everything is possible. Everything will align for you. Everything will come in perfect divine timing. Everything, it's basically going to be, your manifestations are going to be limitless. It's going to be, you're only going to be limited by your own beliefs. And what's wonderful about this stage is you're going to realize after a while, you're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to have more self love. You're going to find out all of a sudden, oh, I'm getting out of victim mentality and now I'm starting to thrive in life. And as this happens, you're going to start to realize that your outside reality does not matter. You do not need to have anything in the outside reality in order to feel happiness, to feel love and joy. And then all of a sudden, this is going to spill out into your reality. And that's when the magic is going to really start to happen. And that's when things are going to speed up. But you're going to notice through your journey, you're going to be taking huge steps forward, but then all of a sudden, nothing is going to happen for a short period of time. Let's say for a week or two, all of a sudden, everything stops. And it's important. Take the time to look back on what you've accomplished. And I want you to realize this. No matter what's happening right now, you're doing better than you think. Things are moving at a much faster pace now than prior to your awakening. You're making huge leaps, but then you have to take back your energy. You have to recuperate. You might have to learn a certain thing. Like example, all of a sudden your empathic abilities awaken. Well, now you need to practice them a little bit before you're able to take the next step. But it's each and every single day. If you're moving towards your ultimate goal, if you're truly living out of passion, you're truly figuring out what you love to do, as long as you have some type of energy going out each and every single day, this is going to be having a rippling effect once it comes back to you. It's just each and every day, take a little step, learn a little bit about something. It doesn't always have to be physically doing something. You could be taking information in order to be able to take the next step. And that's the thing. After a while, you're going to start feeling better, and you're going to want to start removing negative energies, you know. Like, oh, as painful as it is, sometimes it will be family members or friends. You'll have to start limiting your time with them, because you're just going to be able to sense that you no longer have the same frequency. You no longer have the same vibrational energy. And that's okay. It's the same thing. You'll want to start cutting out, let's say, negative TV shows. You'll want to start cutting out, let's say, watching the news. And you'll really want to only concentrate on your immediate surrounding and creating inner peace, because this is going to flow out into your reality. And as you begin to realize your passion, start taking steps in, and don't worry about how you're going to be able to earn a living out of doing what you're passionate about, because no matter what your passion is, you will figure out a way. Your angels and your guides will tell you exactly. They will give you divine downloads that will show you how you can profit from this, because you're going to be adding value to other people's lives, and that's going to bring in the wealth to you. And one thing I really want you to remember is abundance isn't just about materialistic goods. You can have abundance in time, abundance in love, abundance in creation. There's tons of different forms of abundance. For me, I love, my favorite is abundance in love, because the more self-love I have, the more I'm able to create my reality, the more I'm able to move forward with confidence, the more I know that what I'm trying to manifest is coming in perfect divine timing, and everything is working out exactly how it should. And if at some point, it doesn't matter if it's whether it's through the healing process or whether it's trying to figure out how to take the next step, if at some point you get into the mentality of I can't do this, just think of it this way. Begin to ask yourself, how can I do this? How can I accomplish the next step? And I'm telling you, you will get a divine download. Your angels will guide you in the perfect way as to how to move forward. You will learn exactly what you need to move forward. But it's continually having this positive mindset, having this faith. And that's what's going to happen is through all this healing, through letting go of these limited beliefs, to realizing who you actually are, to becoming your authentic self, your faith is going to grow, your connection with your angels is going to grow, and your level of certainty is going to grow. And then you're going to come to a realization that everything that you're manifesting is on its way in perfect divine timing. And as you start feeling better, for some of you who haven't been in a relationship in a long time, you might be wanting to attract that special someone. But I'm really warning you against this, for at least for the short term, because what's going to happen is you need to heal at a certain level. You need to release some of these negative emotions, and it will take time. And that's the thing, even though you might be feeling better, it's better to wait, because what's going to happen is if you're trying to attract that special someone, especially if you label them, let's say soulmate or twin flame is your soul that got split up. at the beginning of time, and you've spent many lives with this twin flame over and over again. But that's the thing, is once you label them, what could happen is if you're not ready, and if you're, let's say you're trying to attract your soulmate, you're going to attract a karmic soulmate. Therefore, it's going to be another life lesson that you just, if you would have just waited a little bit, you would have learned over time. And that's why it's really crucial. Really concentrate on becoming happy with yourself, becoming, you know, gaining that self-love, realizing your dreams, starting with your passion, moving in that direction, and you'll see everything is going to unfold as it should. You won't even have to think about this special person coming into your life, because it's naturally going to happen, and it's going to be much better. The longer you wait, the better the results will be. All right, that's the video, guys. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.